Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be reacting to Rise of Nations content, not making it. And we are going to be breaking down the strategies and the different things they do in the video. Reacting to content has always been something that I've wanted to at least try once. It's never been done before in this space, and it's never been done before on the channel. So I'm all for trying new stuff, especially while I get back into the hang of things. And don't worry, the normal content that everybody subscribed for will return sometime. We are going to be reacting to a SneakyJaden Rise of Nations video. It's really the only Ron content creator that I know. I destroyed this server as Fascist China. So let's just get right into this.
In today's video, I am going to be playing as a Fascist China in Rise of Nations.
Fascist China. So China starts as a socialist country, which means he's going to be swapping to the other side of the spectrum.
So immediately, I'm going to justify on Hong Kong and Macau, and I'm going to get researching.
Okay, so he justified on Hong Kong and Macau, and then he researched research improvements and political improvements. Justifying on Hong Kong and Macau as the best countries to go after in the early game as China. Good strategy. Research improvements and political improvements. I think that should be fine.
I'm also going to make a, let's see, a steel, a motor, electronic, and a...
Okay, first thing I'm already noticing. Whenever you're building factories, mate, click on the infrastructure button. It'll show you all of the cities that are the highest infrastructure and build your factories on those.
Fertilizer factory. 1, 2, 3, 4 civilians. Let me declare war on Macau, and I'll take that quickly. Also, laws. Let me get state-focused press regulation.
State-focused press regulation. Yep. All right, so he's going into political science after he finishes one thing of political improvements.
Political science
and then after he finishes one thing of research improvements, he's going into advanced supercomputers.
Advanced supercomputers. Let me make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 civilian factories now. Actually, I can't take that yet.
Okay, so he can build all of these factories and upkeep them with his resources because he's China. He has a lot of resources. And China's socialist, so it makes a lot of factory output. Mongolia tries to ally him. So Mongolia is a player. A corporate dealing.
I will accept. No, I won't accept.
He rejects that. I wouldn't have rejected that.
I have none of this optimized, by the way. I have zero clue.
Oh, okay. So he's making it very clear at the start of the video that he does not have any of it optimized. All right, well, that's reducing the stakes here.
Okay, now let me make another steel, 2 more fertilizer. Laws, time for propaganda only on the press regulation. Also, there's a new law added to the game called immigration.
Immigration has been added. Hey man, Imperium is the best version of Rise of Nations, so...
Luckily, I've gotten a lot of consumer trades. I wasn't expecting to get as many as I did. Laws, let me go low party loyalty. Trying to ask if anyone's rushing fascism, but by the looks of it, no one is.
Oh, okay. He's asking if anybody is rushing fascism. So I assume what that means is he's going to be doing a liberation war goal or a subjugation war goal on whoever is a fascist and then doing an ideology swap.
All my phosphate cities, let me make mines, as well as my diamonds. I guess Luxembourg's going socialist. Map. I'm trying to figure out people that are fascist or nationalist.
Rosa Luxembourg.
Let me develop city right here.
What did he develop? He developed Shanghai and Beijing. Okay.
I have Spain justifying a liberation war against me. I guess to make my economy better, I'll also get generous resource subsidization for now.
Well, he did say he was going to do that.
Consumer goods to my
selling to the internal market.
Smoke part for the internal market now, just about. Since I have so much money, I'm going to go max research spending and education temporarily. Okay, I'm going to declare war on Spain now. Oh my, that's a lot of people. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let me concede terms and let me enforce ideology.
Okay, so this is where he's doing the concede and force ideology, where you declare war on somebody and you can become their ideology. And he goes straight into corporatist, good state doctrine choice.
Let me get corporatist. My entire country's dying though, to an extent, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
Those are American politicians that just spoke through him right there. My entire country is dying, but it's fine.
Okay, policies, let me get the Public Service Act. I'm trying to subsidize as much as possible as I'm in the middle of changing the fascism. You know, for just because of what Spain did, I'm gonna ally Spain. Spain will be my ally.
Fair enough.
I will aid him if he needs.
You got a finance minister. That's really nice. Wow, seems pretty good too. -6% developed city costs and 18% tax income. Pretty cheap. And of course, he's a nationalist, so he's giving him even
that's
more
an extra 19%
bonuses.
tax income.
Now he's building infrastructure. He's building infrastructure on his natural
Because I need
resources.
a lot of phosphate.
Nice.
Did Russia and Uzbekistan ally?
Hey man, if you ever need resources, there's a big giant green thing above you.
No, they.
It's not actually optimal to invade Russia, because if Russia has any idea what they're doing, if they just have average understanding of the game, yeah, it's gonna be a long war. Not really worth it. Sure, Jaden knows them.
Steel Division Grand Battle Plan.
I mean, it is the best doctrine in the game, stat-wise, I will say. Everybody knows my thoughts on it. I don't like it because it's too easy. That's why I don't like him.
Panzer Commander, yeah, I will take that.
And he got a Panzer Commander. Wow, very nice. For the...
And what did Japan do in Taiwan? Oh my, you know, I'm playing China, and I would still rather the Taiwan be fully annexed and seen.
What was Japan thinking here? Why did he not just full annex it?
Let me see. Korea is making 2.7.
Korea and Japan as a player. One thing I've noticed.
I only see one.
I've got to say this. He has not been doing any expansion. Remember, he is now fascist. He has 3 war goals. And that modifier is tanking his stability, right? So he could be declaring wars to increase his stability. Of course, that is a lot of micro, a lot of stuff to do. This looks more like a laid-back game, so that's understandable. But he hasn't been doing any just general expansion. Maybe like invading Bhutan and Nepal. We saw that Mongolia was a player. Definitely too late to invade them now. If Mongolia is a player and you're China, you want to attack them at the game start. Never give a Mongol player time to even get ready, because they have really good terrain. I think they're arid biome.
Ooh, Brazil, thank you.
Also, Brazil is sending him money. Well, that's nice to have.
I'm not even gonna bother on corruption spending, honestly. The U.S. trying to ally me, you know, I'm fascist. You're not really fascist, are you? No, you're a democracy. So yeah, North America, you're not getting the alliance.
Oh, he's declaring a war on Japan and Korea now. There we are. And justifying on Taiwan. He is going into tanks next. Makes sense. Is he considering that alliance from Russia? It seems like him. And Brazil is still sending him money. I wonder why. Maybe Brazil is just a very nice lad. Oh wait, he plays on his main account, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. He plays on his main account, so Brazil is probably a fan. All right, he declares war on Korea and Japan. They are no longer players. Well, 46,000 tanks, yeah, pretty much over that point. I mean,
make sure we have everything selected and submit demands.
Well, that was an easy war. I mean, they did leave the game.
1 billion.
What were these policies? Advance the research, improve infrastructure, military service act, public service act. You can't go wrong with these. It's
Okay, I have to rush through here because my upkeep's about to be insanely high. I need to rush through the water as quickly as possible. Also, economy, let me start getting streamlined logistic.
Also, he's declaring a war on India. Sorry, I'm talking over him at certain points.
How much do they have? 2,800 tanks, 1.3 million troops. Okay, I should easily be able to take that. And they have 550 artillery. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I destroyed their infantry. Okay, let me rush all this. Yeah, India died very easily.
Brazil will be selling 500 consumer goods to China. He's making a deficit right now. Interesting.
Let me justify conquest war again.
Vietnam is saying they have nerf tanks. I agree.
Indrian dynasty. Okay, Vietnam is gonna be pain. Alright, form line.
Invading Vietnam, interesting. I mean, next door neighbor might as well. But forts everywhere. It's mostly jungle, I'm pretty sure. And then you have mountainous type terrain. It's gonna be a rough invasion.
I don't know how good this infantry is. Let me rush everything. Let's see, because he just full sent right here.
Yeah, Vietnam is making blunders by just charging. He should be entrenching and then using the buffs that way. Damn, okay. He's already saying GG Vietnam. All right.
2 war exhaustion. Okay, that could be worse. Let me pierce right here. Russia said China. Okay, that's worrying. I'm gonna keep...
Worrying? That means he's doubting himself. Not good.
I don't want this to entrench. Please, no. Let me send this 10k stat. Oh.
How much did that spike his war exhaustion right there? Ooh. Like by 1 whole point, war exhaustion got increased.
Auto capture in Giant Dynasty laws.
Ooh.
Let me
Invasion from the coast, risky. Very risky.
Go,
Any type of naval ship, submarine, that would have scorching. Not a good position right now. We have 10 war exhaustion, 53 stability, rapidly dropping. He's also in debt.
Military spending, government, education off, research spending off, reconstruction spending off.
Okay, so he ended up white piecing Vietnam. I'm actually surprised Vietnam accepted that, because usually when a superpower sends you a white piece after being very aggressive, that usually means something is very wrong with their country. And as we can see, something is very wrong with China right now. So if Vietnam had kept that war going, I mean, it looked like he was resisting right there. That could have been very bad for China.
Economic depression now. That's bad. Minus 20% factory output resource for a year.
He is making money.
Years.
I don't see deficit at the bottom of the screen. Where'd he get 12 billion from, yo? Did a massive time skip
Factory
just happen?
output resource for a year.
2027
years.
to 2028, yeah. I mean, Brazil's probably helping him out as well.
Brazil wants to ally? Sure, I'll accept that.
Looks like Vietnam's preparing for a round 2.
They're forcing a war onto me.
Oh, Vietnam justified.
Guerrilla warfare if he declares this war. Let me build forts on every single one of my cities. Military upkeep 52%.
Fair enough, Vietnam's doing it. Oh, that's what he was doing. He's coming back for a round 2. We gotta get our vengeance. Risky, man. I don't know why Vietnam doesn't have at least 1 ship built. I mean, having just 1 destroyer right here to provide bombardment to everything invading his capital, that would be like basic. And then he could have sent that destroyer down here to counter this. But it doesn't look like Vietnam has any submarines, man.
Well, let me add Brazil to the war. I see his aircraft carriers and stuff. Let me auto capture Injayan. Do I have worse?
This is a beatdown, bro.
Oh, he has.
We got Brazil over here too.
Like, Injayan is now dead. He did so great that first round, though. Oh, he killed me that first round. In fact, yeah, I died that first round. But yeah, GG. That was difficult.
GG. How much is Brazil making? Brazil is making $3 billion. Okay. If he's funding China, China's gonna have a very, very fun time in this server, I can tell you that. Steep cost of war. So that war was pretty detrimental to him as well.
Honestly, I think that's about the last people I want to invade. Uzbekistan's an AI. Akkadian. Do I really want to go through the pain of that? You know, maybe I do. Brazil just sent me so much money again. What's my national modifier for military upkeep? 49%? That's bad. It should be way lower than that. I don't know what I did this round. 560 million deficit. That's not good. Let me justify against Israel. Let me form line right here. Oh, wow. Turkey even has a high population on Istanbul. Never mind. It just looks like that. Okay,
what is going on with Turkey anyway?
Form line.
Why does Turkey look like that, man?
Now auto capture.
Is that Turkey or is that Greece? So now he's invading the Akkadian Empire and Israel. Once again, just a single submarine here would have been detrimental, man. Thankfully, Israel and the Akkadian Empire did not have any.
And the rest can auto capture Israel again. Let me white piece Transcaucasia. Let me white piece Emir of Deria. No, don't go through! No. Oh, wait, never mind. That was fine. I was just
nice save.
Israel, annex sea treasury and resources and submit demands.
Saudi Arabia did have a submarine.
Annex Akkadian, annex sea treasury and resources. Make sure we have everything selected. Boom, and submit demands.
That was a very quick war against players. Were they players the whole time, or did they just... It doesn't look like Iran's even made a defense. All right, so he conquered the Middle East. Well, kind of. Saudi Arabia was spared. East Asia, sort of. Also, Mongolia is still in the game. I noticed that. That guy's really trying to get the Mongol Empire. I'm not sure how we would end a reaction video. Maybe I should rate the gameplay or something. I do respect SneakyJaden a lot. My intention is not to be rude or like any of that, so don't get it twisted. There are some things that definitely could be improved, like sending the troops in the water without an escort. They're very aggressive in the invasions, although that is kind of what maneuver warfare makes people play like. You play very aggressive when you're using maneuver warfare. So fair enough on that. Got a Panzer Commander too, that would just make the aggressiveness even more aggressive. Infrastructure, Probably could have invaded more countries at the start of the game. It seemed more like a laid-back game, though, I gotta say, so we'll give them that. That is our first reaction video. If this video does horribly, and we just won't make any more of them in the future, so yeah. I just wanted to try something new here, and we'll see how it goes. So see you guys in the next one. I don't know if it's going to be a video. It's probably going to be a live stream just because I'm still getting in the hang of things, and doing a video is a big project. Peace out, everyone. Hope you enjoyed.